I am Dr. Jacob Newman with TeachWriteLearn, and I want to take a few moments in this video to share some thoughts with you about studying for the core subjects social studies exam. Now, you've seen, at least here on YouTube on the channel, that there's a lot of videos. There's 55 videos. I cover all of the TEKS, grades 1 through 5, and I cover them pretty thoroughly. So there's a lot of stuff to cover. Where do you start? How do you study for this? Do you watch 5 videos or 2 videos or all 55 videos? You know, what do you do? Well, let's keep in mind what the test is. The test is a content test. It's content first. There are teaching questions, but the teaching questions are connected to content. A teaching question might be, say a student has trouble with latitude and longitude, which of the following is the best teaching method to use with this student? You know, maps or globes or something else. Well, you have to know what latitude and longitude are. So the teaching questions are connected to content. And a lot of the questions on the test are going to be just purely content questions. An example could be, what is the Fourth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution about, right? Something like that. And you just have to know that. You just have to be able to pick it on the multiple choice. And that's not easy to do. So if you're strong in the content, your odds of passing the test go way up. If you're weak in the content, you're going to have a really hard time passing the test. So how should you start? Well, if you can take a representative exam, then take one. You should take one. A lot of institutions offer one, agencies I don't know, but if you can take one, take one. And what you should get, what you should receive is some kind of a sheet, some kind of a printout or something that tells you your strengths and your weaknesses. And then you'll know. Focus on the weaknesses, of course. Now, what if you don't get that? What if you can't take the representative exam? Well, you could plow through everything, of course. It'll take you about 9 hours to watch all the videos, 8.5 hours, something like that. That's a long time. Well, maybe you don't want to do that. I mean, you can, but maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to just watch the things that you're not that strong with. So say Texas history, right? Those are so far really popular here on YouTube. Maybe you just want to focus on the Texas history exam, or you want to start with that. But you don't want to neglect things because you don't know what's on the test. There's a number of questions on the test. There's a lot of different versions of the test. You won't necessarily get the same version again. You're probably not going to, of course. Don't neglect things like historical research. Don't neglect things like early 20th century, late 19th century Texas history. Don't neglect civil rights movement. You need to know basic things about the Civil War. You need to know basic things about the American Revolution. You're going to need to know a lot of things. So where do you start? Start with identifying your strengths and your weaknesses. Maybe that's on a representative exam, or maybe that's just in your head, just from your own experience. And then start with your weaknesses, right? You can focus on your strengths, of course, but really start with your weaknesses. And that's how I think you should study. That's how you should. What else should you know? If you're happy with the videos, use the videos. I hope they help you. My goal is for them to help you. I really want them to. If you want a little more, if you want handouts and you want, PDFs, I call them handouts, but review guides, PDFs with maps and tables and charts and all that stuff, so you don't have to make them. If you want quizzes and if you want practice tests, there's a version of this that's on a different website, and the link is down below, it's down in the notes, and you'll find it in the notes in the course description for any video. So just click on there. It won't cost you very much. But anyway, if you want that, by all means, go check it out. But hopefully the videos will help you. I really hope that they will. And that's it. So good luck. Please send me comments, send me questions. If there are things that I don't fully address, I can always make another video and I can do my best to try to address them, right? So good luck, and let's get started.